Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Let's Build series. Somebody, a little birdie let's say, reminded me that we have access to a lot of gunpowder. And so, that's right, we're gonna have an explosive start to this episode. And so we're gonna do a little mining with TNT. So let's get this mountain gone. Well, a lot of TNT later, and this is looking pretty good. Um, we are now, as you can see, back on the same level as the wall. So now it's just a matter of filling in some of these mega holes and terraforming this mountain, which I might not do in this episode. I mean, I'll fill in the holes and whatever, but I'm not sure that I'll fix off the mountainside itself. There's a few other things I want to get done in this episode in particular, and that one is kind of last on the list, so we'll see where we get to. But as you can see over here, the first hole that I made with the TNT is very deep. So this one Like, I'm not gonna obviously fill it in by any means, but I will just flatten all of this off with some of the stone that I took down. But yeah, TNT is a lot of fun to blow things up with. So I'm gonna keep going here, and I am going to get these holes filled in so that I can start laying out this corner tower. So I will see you in a moment. And we're back. So I have flattened this all out. Right here, obviously, it slopes down a little bit. I might change that in the future, but yeah. So I have in my inventory a box of deep slate stuff and the warp stem that I was able to grab between episodes. And then also between episodes, I spent some time and grabbed 3 more boxes of cobbled deep slate. I wasn't sure how much more I would need. Oh, this one's empty. As is that one. There we go. So I wasn't sure how much more I would need, but I figured I'd need some at least. So we're gonna get building here and finish off this corner of the wall. And then I think we're gonna take the warped stem here and make planks out of it and put it on top, like between the walls and on top of each of the towers. So I'm gonna get busy doing that, and I will meet back here after it's all done. Having completed putting the warped wood planks, and I had to actually do half slabs at one point because I was running out. I really like it. It definitely adds more to this build and kind of combines all the colors and keeps it kind of in this color scheme of the turquoisey and black colors, which I really love. So I am absolutely loving how this is coming along. As you can tell, still don't have my corners done because I just don't know what to do for them. I have ideas, but I just don't know what they'll turn out like. So yeah, I definitely need to work on them. It would be nice to actually have them done. I did fully like make them all the same height, but even some of them aren't like the same size, so I think that is going to probably come back to bite me at some point when I go to actually finish off the top of them. I would like them significantly tall, but I don't know if that would look very good because like this is tall here. So I don't know if I should just kind of aim to have the same height as this in the corners rather than going like even further, because that's a lot more deep slate to go and deal with. But anyways, this is looking super nice and it's really coming together. There's definitely a lot more to do, and yeah, I really would like to get to a little bit more terraforming in this week's episode. Yes, I want to put in the buildings, I want to put in another tower, like I want to do a lot of that aspect, but I'm wanting some terraforming. I want like the stone on the outside to be finished so that it's not floating on the outside. Kind of that aspect. And I want some more pathways in here to go to different buildings. And I don't know if it's a good thing to put them in before I actually build the buildings or not. But yeah, it's just looking incomplete. And that's okay. I know it's going to take some time to like actually fully complete it. But at the same time, I don't know. You know, you look over here, you got the nice little path. This goes nowhere yet. You have the couple little fields that I have. And then in here, I have all my paths. So I just want this to look a little bit more decorated, a little bit more completed, even if we don't have the buildings finished. So I think for the rest of this episode, I'm going to work at building up the outside, building up the stone sections. If I have time, I don't know if I will in this episode, I might do it like between. I would like to work on redirecting this river over here. So I don't know, that might not happen in this episode, but I would like to at least start the project. Because I think redirecting this river out this direction would just make it look a little better. And I was thinking about it a little bit because I know I originally said I go around this hill. There's a good chance I'm just going to cut through the hill. And then the stone outside here I think would look really nice. And then you won't have this hill and then stone, and I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So rather than just chattering on here, I am going to quick go grab myself a couple shulkers of stone and cobblestone and the like, and get to building the outside of these walls. So I will see you guys back here in just a moment. Okay, so I have myself, I think, what I need. Plus a lot of darkness, which is probably, there's going to be a lot of mobs down here, maybe, possibly. So I'm going to quick light this up as best that I can. So once I have this finished lighting up, I'm going to start work on, building up these stone sides. I have a bunch of andesite and cobblestone and even some bubble coral. So I will, get to building, and I will bring you guys back when I have something to show for it. So I will see you guys in a bit. Well, I'm just gonna bring you quick back. Yep, lighting this area up. As you can see, I have my light overlay on. Creeper decided that as I was sleeping, he wanted to blow up in my face. Hence the reason why there's now this beautiful hole in all my work. Anyways. Took me down. Gave me 4 hearts of damage. Don't appreciate it. And all his siblings will pay. Anyways. Now I have to fix my hole. So I think I've managed to do most of the terraforming around the outside of the build. There's a little bit here if we go around the corner that I'm like not sure of. Obviously this area not done. I will have to go up and make this a little bit better than what it is, but that'll come. And I don't really like the stone in this area, so I'll probably transfer it out for dirt. I didn't really think about that when I was flattening it out earlier, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think this area here I will transition into stone, just along the river. I think that would kind of tie it in with this stone area. And I guess I do keep forgetting about this area right here, which is to kind of transition it a little bit more into the stone so it's not just a big grass area in the middle of 2 stone places. So I will be getting that done as well. But let's just check out kind of the progress I've made so far. So as we go around the side here, I think it's coming along. We have dirt on this side because there's no water, so I just thought it was kind of best to do it that way. There's this pond in this generalized area. I don't know if I'm going to keep it because right now that's super steep. I don't know if I really like the grass being super steep like that, because obviously when the grass does grow over with the better grass mod, it's just there's gonna be a brown spot there, so I don't think I'll like that. So I'll probably flatten it out a little bit more over top of this pond. But it is coming. And then as we go up, this is obviously all nicely done. The one thing though is this mountain right here is gonna have to be moved back. Like that's just too narrow here, but obviously I did it because I was just trying to fit the wall in as I was building it. So this I will definitely be taking down at some point, and I just don't know when. But this will definitely move back so that it's a little bit more sloped up and less in the way of the wall. So then as we come down here, again, it's just, yeah, everything is just kind of terraformed out. Got dirt over on this side because the river is nowhere near this area. It's over there in the back. You can't even see it. So I just kind of matched it up to the grassy areas that were already here, so not much has changed. And then here, as you can tell, there's a lot that, you know, the grass still needs to grow. Apparently I missed this whole section. Anyways, I also don't have any more dirt, so that'll come in later. I don't know how I missed that. Anyways, so yeah, so then this goes all around here, and then I did these rocky structures. And again, missed a grass block. It happens. Or I'll see Mr. Enderman took it. He's been hanging out. But yeah, I'm liking how this stony kind of structure on the side has been going. Maybe it could be better. Maybe this is a little bit too much. I know I definitely did up here more of a flat space on the top over this other area in the front that I did this rocky structure, but I don't think that really matters. I think it still turns out fine. And this is the kind of area that I'm a little iffy about because this stone comes down and then it goes into this flat grassy spot. So I think either I will make this smaller or I will, I think irregardless, I'm still going to put stone all in this area rather than having it grass. Kind of feel like that's going to tie in a little bit better. Just like I want to do up at the front. So yeah, so it's certainly coming and I'm liking how it's looking. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? How is this going? Do we like it? Do we not like it? Should I add something different? Should I take something away? Let me know down in the comments, and I can certainly try and input those suggestions into my next couple of episodes. So I thought we'd take to the skies here and just kind of see what it looks like from up top. Obviously I don't have slow falling potion, so this might be a little difficult to see. But I do think that kind of just ties it in so much better and makes it feel a little bit more complete. Makes it feel like it's with the landscaping or like with the terrain around here rather than against it. Which I do like. It makes it look, yeah, more complete and kind of goes for the feel that I was kind of wanting to do and mentioned earlier of just wanting to get some terraforming done. Because yes, it looks nice and like the wall looks incredible, but at the same time, like it was looking not really part of the environment, but rather something outside of the environment. And I mean, to be fair, this type of build is not going to look like part of the environment, but I do like how this is coming along. So, I know I still have some more time in this episode, and I'm unsure which direction I'm going to take it here. Because I could certainly start working on digging out the river here to change the direction. And I could also work on the inside here building something up. So, let me take a moment to think about it. And whatever you see in the video next will be clearly what I decided. So I will see you in a bit. So I am liking this pathing for the river. Now it might need to get a little bit wider. I'll just show you guys here from a little bit higher of an angle, but I think this direction is going to work nicely. I'm not sure how I want to do it here because it kind of looks like it's being pushed into that corner right now. So I might end up bringing out that stone wall a little bit so that it's a little bit, yeah, a little bit more out and matches up with that dirt there. So it doesn't look like it's kind of being pushed into that corner. And then, yeah, I think the wideness of this coming in this direction, the river to be this wide, I think will turn out in the long run. As you're like looking over the edge here to the river, this is probably too narrow. And obviously I need to go deeper. Like this is just one level below the water. I just kind of wanted to see what shape I wanted this, but I think it'll work out. I might fill in these couple of ponds and then, yeah, direct this water a little bit better. But other than that, like, I like this. I think it'll look really nice. I have yet to decide if I'm going to make this a rock face on this side as well, or if I'm just going to flatten this hill out. Because, I mean, over here is mostly flat anyways. So it might just make more sense rather than having this cliffside just to go down into flatness, just to be all flat. So I have yet to decide that, but I think this area is coming along super nicely, and I'm super happy to keep going with it. Let's just take a quick fly up. Yeah, see, that'll be really nice, but I do think based on the rest of the river, it needs to be a little wider. But we can do that. I just wanted the general kind of idea of where I could put the path of the river to just make this look a little better. So I think we've done really good in this episode to kind of get some of those projects done that I've been needing to do but haven't been able to do, like getting this warped wood on top of all the walls, and then of course getting rid of that mountain over in the corner. So yeah, I'm super happy with what we accomplished. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Yeah, look forwards to joining you next week in another episode. So if you have liked this content, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And I will catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.